Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing well. We've got a little break in the rain showers this afternoon, so I want to come out and send you a video. The next video I want to send you is on uneven lies. So we've been starting to teach now, which is great. I want to thank everyone so much for reaching out already to try and schedule a lesson. We'll be opening up our online lesson schedules next week, so you can book lessons right online, the 4Ts. Or as always, please feel free to email me, and we'll get a lesson scheduled for you. It's great to see so much activity at the club. It was an awesome Memorial Day weekend. Thank you all so much for your support of the Memorial Day event. So let's get into uneven lies. So the number one rule with uneven lies, depending on the severity of your lie, whether it be a downhill lie, an uphill lie, or ball below your feet or ball above your feet, we want to make sure you take more loft. So if you normally hit a 5 iron from this yardage, we're going to take a 8 iron or a 7 iron. More loft makes the club more forgiving, makes the shot easier to hit. For all uneven lies, the main reason that we struggle with these lies is because we're uneven, it's hard to maintain our balance. So what we're going to do for the uneven lies is we're going to start with our setup position. I want you to choke up almost down to the bottom of the grip. I want you to widen your stance. And I want you to get a really good solid base. Now, for most uneven lies, we shouldn't be taking big full swings because the bigger swing that you take, the more chance you have to get off balance and hit a shot that you're not looking for. So what we're going to do is we're going to get wider. We're going to get a little more squatty in our stance. We're going to get down in the grip, and we want our shoulders and our hips to match the lie. So here I'm starting with a downhill lie. So the ball, I'm going to be going down the hill this way. I'm going to play the ball in the middle of my stance. I'm going to get to the bottom of the grip. I'm going to widen my stance, and I'm going to make sure that my shoulders, my hips are matching the lie. So we don't want to try and help the ball off this lie. That's going to make you generally hit behind the ball or top it. So we're going to get down the bottom of the grip because it's more control of the club. Widen the stance, a little more squat in our posture. We're going to match our shoulders and our hips to the lie. And when I make the swing, I want you to make sure that you go with the lie. So don't try and get it up this way. So for a downhill lie, ball in the middle of stance, bottom of the grip, everything is matching up. We're going to try and go with the lie and let yourself chase with it. It should be relatively almost like a three-quarter swing. So again, the longer you make the swing, the harder it is to keep your balance. You'll have a tougher shot. So a ball above our feet as we work into that. So for a right-handed player, ball above the feet. Again, middle of the stance. We're going to choke up on the club. We're going to widen our stance. And the idea of this lie is we want to make sure the club path matches the slope. Okay. So when the ball's above your feet, you want to feel nice and tall in your posture. Still going to choke up to give ourselves control. And we're going to have that three-quarter swing and make sure we're matching coming through. Again, for most players, the ball above the feet is the easier shot to hit. The more difficult shot is when the ball is below your feet. So in that instance, the mistake that we see many players make is they try to get to the ball by bending the waist. What I want you to do, again, we're still going to choke up. I want you to get a lot of knee flex for this shot. So the ball below my feet, we're going to flex our knees a lot. Again, same kind of shot where we're doing a three-quarter swing. We want to make sure that we're not going to be falling forward, which is what that downhill lie, that side hill lie does to us. So we're going to squat down. We're going to choke up, a little three-quarter swing, and hit the shot. Now, for a right-handed player, ball below your feet, the ball will tend to go to the right. Ball above your feet, ball will tend to go to the left. So make sure you think about that when you have those shots. Again, for our lefties, opposite, right? So for left-handed players, ball above your feet, ball will tend to go to the right. Ball below your feet, ball will tend to go to the left. The last one I want to talk to you about is the uphill lie. So if you have a lie where the ball, you're in an uphill stance, so very similar to the downhill lie, we're going to choke up, we're going to widen our stance up, we're going to get our hips, our shoulders and our hips to match the lie. And I really want to make sure that you swing up the lie with the uphill lie. Now the uphill lie will tend to shoot the ball to the left for the right-handed player, to the right for the left-handed player, because it tends to keep your weight back, which gets the ball moving more in the left part of your swing and tends to pull it. So if you have the uphill lie, make sure you aim a little bit to the right to compensate for that. And then if you swing through, you should see a little bit of a pull. Main thing for all of these, take more loft, right? So the less loft you use, the less forgiving the club is, and it's harder to hit the shot that you want to hit. So take a little more loft, take more of a kind of a punch shot, get the ball going towards the target. You may not be able to knock it on the green like you normally would from the distance that you're at, But the whole idea here is we want to try to avoid a miss and a big number. So if we get the ball running down the fairway, get up near the green, have a chance to make par. So again, choking up, widen up, kind of get into your stance, let your hips and shoulders match whatever the lie may be, and try to really think more punchy and go with it versus trying to get long and help it. Hope you find this beneficial. As always, send me an email of any questions you have. And I'm looking forward to a great weekend. Hope to see you here. Thanks so much.